Oh, I want to say hello, everyone. My name is LaKesha Hall, Coach-LaKesha Kenya, I'm affectionately known as. I am a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for this month 20 years. And I am a burned out nurse. I've been burned out for 16 years. And when I say that, people look at me like, I'm quitting my nursing job. You quit your nursing job? Yeah, because I just got a second degree about a year ago. They're like, you went to school and da-da-da. Yeah, I just accumulated $60,000 worth of student loans, and I think I really did it for my mom more than I did it for myself, because I've been burned out as a nurse for 16 years. And I was looking, but, as many of the testimonials said, I was tired of, pulling people along, stringing people along, and promising them that they could make extra money, that they could do thus and such. I can't promise anybody anything because I don't know your work history, I don't know your work ethic, and I don't know if you're lazy or if you're bum or if you do anything at all. And so all I can tell you is I'm the kind of person that is going to go, 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 go. So, that is what I look for in people, because I want to bless people, and this DS Domination has been that kind of blessing for me. I actually found DS Domination online on Facebook. I saw someone posting how their son, I think, had made X amount of dollars. I'm like, wait a minute, their son? And she was like 20 years old. I'm like, he got to be too, But anyway, she was showing, so I did my research, and I'm like, what is this company and what is it? And is it something that I can do on my own without recruiting? Because again, it was heartbreaking to bring people along and they not succeed. So when I got started with DS Domination, it was October 15th. I paid my $20. I was busy living life. I was actually looking for another nursing job when I did not want the one I had. Okay, so, but as a full-time nurse, I was not getting my hours, so hence I just needed an extra $500 at the end of the month. So really, I was looking, and I saw this, and I saw that it was something that I could do without making promises to other people. So December 2nd, I was at my mom's house in Alabama, and I said, Mom, come, you can do this. Because my mom is retired and can't make ends meet, so she needed, extra income. And I said, you can do this. I didn't know if she could do it or not because I had never listed anything. But I believed in the system because I've seen all the testimonials, and everybody ain't gonna come up with this, And I have people all the time that ask me, LaKesha, is this legit? Is this real? And I'm like, ask me anything but that. Really don't ask me that, because it is so real. Who has time to make up pictures and all these different things? Who has that time, and why would you do that? So anyway, moving forward, I listed those two items online on my eBay account from Amazon. One item was $200 and something. The other item was $170. I don't know where I was when the video was going on that told me to list $20 and $30 items. So what happened with me is I just paid my bills on Friday. I got paid on Thursday. I was broke on Friday, okay? So I had to literally borrow money to buy these items because I'm like, wow, this thing really works, So I can't get started and fail, to get the people the merchandise. So moving forward, I borrowed the money, I made it happen, and I called up my sponsor. I was like, man, I didn't know that I had to. He was like, well, it's in the video. I was like, yeah. I looked at the video, and it was in the video. So whatever you do, watch the videos, okay? Don't be on Facebook and doing whatever while watching the video. So fast forward, I actually was at work one night, and I laid my phone. This was December 2nd, December 4th, I was at work. I plugged up my phone at the nurse's desk, and my phone rang. It made a cha-ching sound. And my coworker, the secretary, she was like, "LaKesha, come get your phone because it's ringing and you at work. You need to turn it off." She said it as a joke. But anyway, when I picked up the phone, I got the second cha-ching. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm jumping up and down and I'm acting a complete monkey at the nurse's desk, right? So all the patients and the nurses knew that this system worked, okay? I could not hide it. So at this point, I just decided, you know what, this is going to be the vehicle that is going to help me retire from my nursing job, because I'm burned like toast, okay? So anyway, once I saw that the system worked, I got those 2 sales. I started around the house because I'm broke. So I started in my closet finding anything that was not tied down, because one thing I love is to shop. So even if I needed it and wanted it to keep it, if I had it 2 years, it's a newer model. I mean, probably a couple of months is a newer model. So I sold stuff that I wanted to get what I needed, okay? And that first week, I made $1,071 in sales, okay? Mind you, 2 of the items were my own. One was $4 something and the other one was $190 something. So I cleared over $700 in profit my first week. And results will vary, and they, you could come in here and sell, whatever. You could way surpass that, but the whole point is you have to get started. Basically, you have to get started. So at that time in December, I set a goal for myself that I was going to let this be the vehicle to help me get out of my stuck spot. And although I did not want to recruit, who could not tell that I listed a picture of something and it sold and I made $100? I mean, who could not tell that? I mean, even if I didn't have a mouth, I'd be signing. Seriously. So, I mean, I'm just flat out excited about DS Domination. I'm super excited about the unit of prosperity and the camaraderie that we have. Is just like a family. It's a real network. And it's the type of business that I don't necessarily go out to do. I do while I'm out. Before I came here, I was at Panera Bread signing up a guy who got my business card from the dentist's office. When I was here before, there was another guy from my dentist's office. So again, I didn't go to my dentist's office to do business. I went to get my teeth cleaned and I left my card. So I'm just saying, that's just what we do and that's how we do it. So that's basically my story. I did set my goal to retire myself from my job in June 26th. I walked away from my full-time nursing job, and I'm glad to say that DS Domination is footing the bill. Last month was my best month. It was $6,000 and some change. So that was my profit for the month, and that was my best month. So this month, I'm really ramping it up and amping it up, and I'm telling all y'all to hold me accountable. I'm looking forward to, for September, 10 grand, my first $10,000 a month, okay? So you can do it. You just have to set your goals and believe in yourself. The sky's the limit. Who, you gonna come and job?
Do you take questions? Do you take questions?
Questions?
Do you take questions?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Take questions? Okay. How did you decide what you sell on eBay?
All in the training. That's basically in the training. And DS Domination has just implemented a new system called automation that is like huge. If I had that, I probably could have got out of my, I probably could have got out of my job in a month, because what they do, what they're teaching us now, they have a system that if you put in sewing machine, it's going to bring up the top sewing machine that is sold the most. That, you know what I mean? So they're giving you all the tools for $20. You know what I mean? So you won't have no problem.
What about the recruiting part? Do you get a residual income from who you recruit?
Yes.
What's the percentage?
It's a comp plan. I won't hold up the progress, but I will get your questions answered.
Okay.
I don't know it all by heart. I know it's 50% initially, and it goes 10 levels deep, but I'm not an analytical person, so I can't tell you word for word all of that. But good question. But anyway, so we're going to go to some... So right here, this is some picture shots of some different team members, and this looks like this is an Amazon shot. This person is either drop shipping or they're using our Genesis product. And in 30 days, it shows that they made $12,000 in sales, over 480 units they sold. And you look at the top, their pay was $3,000, and then dispersed, and then it looked like Amazon pays every 2 weeks. So it looks like 2 consecutive weeks, this person made over $7,000 on Amazon. That's huge. That's, like for 1 month. And right here, this is showing Amazon sales same day. It doesn't have the date, but all these sales on Amazon are the same day. This is somebody's eBay account, and also on January 11th, they sold all these items. Oh, this is Reginald. Reginald sold all these items on January 11th. I mean, that's huge. Most sales I've had in one day was four items, but I mean, that's huge. And this is all without recruiting. So again, if you want to be selfish, but seriously, you don't have to recruit. It's an option. You can make a substantial income without recruiting, okay? Hassan, in less than 20 minutes, he had a $700 sale that came through. It was over $200 profit. And, you know, it took him 15 minutes to list it and 1 minute to relist it after it sold. 4 cha-chings in one day. He said he could get used to this. I just had the loudest sound on my phone, $100 profit, along with a few noises cha-ching. And she said the day was young. He said the day is young. Stephanie, she said that she's been very blessed. She had a total of $760.99 in sales. After fees, she had $522 in profits. Who here could use an extra $500? You know what I mean? And I'm sure this was probably in one day. $520. All I was looking for was $500 to help me out. You know what I mean? So here's the time where you can make this kind of money a day. My largest day, I think, was like $1,520. Josh Jacob, he just asked the question, what was your largest profit? Some people have 800, 200, 363, 847, 131, 254, 180, and so on and so forth. My largest sale was $12.99, and I made $600 profit, plus some cash back, so I probably cleared about $720 off that one item. So if you take action today, you'll get, you want to do testimonials first? Or okay. I mean, I was thinking, Jock, we're going to have Jock to give his testimony on how the nomination has been for him.
So everybody's still excited? So I'm going to share my personal story with you, but before I do so, actually ask you a few questions, and maybe somebody can complete the answer to this particular statement. Oftentimes, I'm just trying to make my ends do what? Meet. Right. Now, many of you probably can relate to that. Myself personally, I was at a point where I didn't just want my ends to meet. I wanted them to come around the corner and see each other. That's how bad things were financially. Another statement, I'm going to ask you to finish. I'm getting sick and tired of robbing Peter to pay. Everybody can relate. Everybody can relate. So I was actually in that position also. So just a little bit about myself. Again, Jacques Morris. Go by the shirt and tie guy, because typically when I'm doing business, I have on my shirt, tie, sometimes suit, jacket, and that's just the way I brand myself in my marketing. I live here in Atlanta, Georgia, with my wife and 3 kids, and I've been in this industry for the better part of 20 years. I'm actually 39 years old. So the last corporate job that I had was with Quick Trip. Who's familiar with Quick Trip? Gas station. Everybody. You know, you go in there, getting sandwiches and donuts. I actually used to deliver those to the stores in the local area. So I left that particular job in April 2011, came online, and I got to admit, I spent thousands, I made thousands, I got scammed out of thousands of dollars. So all in all, I ended up in the hole, because when I left the job at Quick Trip, I didn't get not Social Security, but unemployment. I didn't get any other type of governmental assistance. I had about 10 grand saved in the bank. And if you know anything about money, when you have more outcome versus income, what you do have in the bank goes out really, really quick. So my funds were basically depleted. My wife, she was working her full-time job, and I just kept saying, baby, give me 3 more months. Just give me 3 more months. I'm just begging for 90 days because I wanted to make this online thing work in order to essentially have time frame. So fast forward as far as DSD, I was introduced to it about 3 or 4 times, and I just brushed it off because I was like, I don't want to do the eBay thing. I I don't want to do the copy and paste. There can't be any money in that. But unfortunately, what I was doing wasn't making me a lot of money, so I didn't have much of a choice but to finally give it a little attention and say, well, what exactly is going on here? So on December the 4th, I went in the back office of DS Domination, looked around, and I said, number one, I can do this. But more importantly than myself, because I'm a marketer, I'm a people's person. I love sharing things that excite me with others. I said, other people can do this. So between December the 4th and December the 31st, 27 days, I personally referred 101 people to DS Domination. As a result of those 101 referrals, I had over 165 people on my team, and I generated over $5,000. And that was straight profit. I didn't do any paid advertising. I just simply picked up the phone and said, hey, got something you need to take a look at. One thing I actually regret, though, is that I did not, and I repeat, because everybody can learn from this, I did not take the training seriously, and I didn't do the eBay side of things for about 5 months. And I've only been with DSD for about 8.5 months. But once I did start doing the eBay side of things, and literally I've sold anything from barbecue grills to lawn chairs to swimming pools to big old bulbs like this that go in projection TVs to things that clean cars. You name it, it can be sold online. So once I did finally start taking the training seriously and start listing products, as a result of working both sides of the business, that is referring other individuals and doing the copying and paste training, 2 weeks ago, well, tomorrow will be actually 2 weeks, I was able to deposit in checks in my bank account $15,911.92. Now, 2 years ago, in October 2012, my bank account was negative. And so when you hear these stories or these testimonials that says DS Domination has changed my life, that is beyond a shadow of a doubt. So as of today, 8.5 months later, I've personally brought to DS Domination over 300 people. My team is over 1,800 people in about 10 or 12 different companies. And the coolest thing about it all is that individuals on my team are not only making money, but they're quitting their jobs and they're achieving financial freedom. So what I like to share with everybody and leave with everybody is whatever your goal, because some people have huge goals, some people have minuscule goals. Those goals can be accomplished here at DS Domination as long as you apply the training, take action, and stay committed to yourself and your business for the long term. Because we're not here to build a business to last a lunchtime. We're here to build a legacy to last a lifetime. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope you enjoyed it.
Nobody? Okay. I mean, I can definitely relate to what Jock was sharing. I mean, really, can anybody else relate to some of the things that he was sharing? Yes. I mean, you know, so whoever invited you here, buy them lunch. I ain't saying it because y'all can't. No, but seriously, because they really care about you. Because there are many, many, many eBay millionaires that are silently making their millions. And if you don't believe me, you can look it up. Google eBay millionaires and you will see the ones who are, you know, letting the light in, you know. But otherwise, you can do this. You can make money on eBay. You can make money on Amazon. Again, if you don't want to recruit, you don't have to. But when you show your excitement, people are going to be flocking to you and asking you, what is it that you're doing? You know what I mean? So you just can't really help. When I started out with eBay, they gave me a limit of $1,000 that I could list. And my mom got $5,000. I'm like, that ain't fair. You know, who you know at eBay that I don't know. But anyway, so they gave me a $1,000 limit because they wanted to see, was I a crackhead? Was I going to do for people the products? You know, so they wanted to see those things. And every month I called eBay and said, can I get an increase? Can I get an increase? And I was getting a dollar amount increase and not a item amount. But however, I learned better. I'm like, wait a minute, this is kind of off balance. Well, right now I can sell 450 items per month or $240,000 per month. Okay, so I took little baby steps to get there, but I got there, and now I'm a top-rated seller, and every day the sales are coming in. Today I think I made $175 or something like that. But every day the sales are coming in. And this was without recruiting the guy at Panera Bread, you know. So, you know, just get started. Whoever invited you here, you really, really need to thank them. And get started. And your journey is your journey. You may, you know, surpass Jock. You may surpass Thomas. You may surpass me or not. It depends on you and your actions and how committed are you to yourself and your family. That's basically what it's all about. If you take action today, you'll get these free bonuses. So for your $20, you're getting a whole boatload of value. But in addition to getting the training that DS Domination provides to you, as being a part of the unit of prosperity, you will become a part of our team, a part of our unit, a part of our family. You get access to our private Facebook mastermind group, and it is, this is Nashville. This is the Nashville team meetup, like what we're doing right here in Atlanta. This is our Facebook mastermind. This shows 12,000, but I looked at it before I came here. It's more like 14,000 and something. And then there are so many people, for whatever reason, that are still not on Facebook. And by show of hands, anybody in here, and to lie is of the devil. Anybody in here said about 6 years ago that you would never get a Facebook page? Anybody besides me? Okay. Okay. But you know, that's where technology is, and even great grandmas are on Facebook if they want to see grandkids, you know. So again, there are so many people who are not on Facebook yet for whatever reason. But when you get signed up, get on Facebook. Even if you don't want to be social, just stay plugged into the system so you can get that support that you need. So this is a great, huge support system. Reginald has put together this marketing system for us that is second to none. I mean, really state of the art. We have a blog platform. We have where you can do text message. You can do broadcast. You can post Facebook. You can do video marketing. In addition to that, they have training. Like right now, we are missing an awesome training that they have going on tonight about getting unstuck. I mean, so wherever you are, you know, you can get unstuck, you know, because we have ongoing training. On Tuesday night, we have a prosperity call. This call is like a coaching call. And anybody know anything about coaching? I'm a life coach, by the way. Anybody know anything about coaching or the cost of coaching? Coaching can cost you from $100 to $500 an hour or more. And we're getting that free for your $20, okay? So I just want you to get an idea of the value that you're getting for this $20 a month that you're paying. So here, again, you got Facebook training, YouTube training, email marketing, blogging, how to become a top recruiter. So if you're not a recruiter, you've never recruited before, good. So we can teach you fresh. We don't have to get rid of the old bad habits. Instagram, Craigslist, how to properly title your items, and finally, you know, how to really live and stop struggling. That's basically what it is. And these are weekly trainings that we have. And once you buy into DS Domination on the pro level, you get the live training, which every Wednesday night is a live training to help you enhance where you are. You get 19 modules, and then since they've added this automation program, which is really a step above, that's really getting you into Amazon, you know, really giving you the top-notch secrets. So to recap, the Facebook Mastermind is a $297 value. The team marketing system that Reginald is giving us free is $1,997 value. Access to the team's training center, where all that extra training is almost a $5,000 value. And then we're going to have a Super Saturday coming up really soon, and we're going to announce that so you'll know. You'll get an invitation to the fast track training. That's a $97 value. So that's a savings of over $7,000 annually, and this is yours free when you get started today. I know that somebody here has thrown away $19. You might have done it on the way over here. You know, so I mean, I can go and eat by myself and I'm gonna spend $20, you know, so it's on something that's not gonna serve me. So that's the thing that you wanna do. You wanna get back with the person. If the person is here, you know, get with the person that brought you, that invited you, get your questions answered, and get started today. A lot of people are like, what if it don't work? Well, what if it does? Like, it's worked for so many thousands of people that are a part of our team. And it's eBay and Amazon that has been around for years. And the value that I've gotten from the education that's provided by DS Domination far surpasses the bachelor degree that I have in nursing, okay? Because God forbid anything happen with DS Domination, I have education right here that can't nobody take away from me, that I can use for different things. And all this training can help you out in your everyday life, with your kids, with your family, you know. So really, you're in the right place at the right time. Get back to the person who invited you here. Get started today. Next week, Thursday, you be here with your guest, because you need to share this with everybody and bless everybody with the opportunity to get out of their stuck spot and get out of their financial situation. Because Christmas is coming, and either you're going to pay for Christmas and struggle going into the new year, or you're going to get paid for Christmas. So right now is the time to get signed up, so you could be ahead of the curve to get paid this year for Christmas.
I still ask 10 questions?
Sure.
Oh, okay. No, Jada, look.